Tanev. Tanev swooping in on the attack. On the attack along the boards. Gets the puck back onto his stick. Shuts him down. Another stop by the goaltender.
Really sharp, never loses sight of the puck to make the second save.
More than half the period has expired. It's all tied up. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Makes the save on the slapper. Heinen's won the draw. And that goes off a player. McKinn's carrying it ahead. Stopped by the goaltender. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Centering pass! And that's broken up. Moves it around along the half wall. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. What a steal in his own end. Handles the puck. And he gets a paddle on that one. Receives the pass. Slides it to McCann. McCann's got it along the wing. And they can't finish that one.
Oh, he's going to be kicking himself for that. The play was there. He just doesn't execute that last pass for the scoring opportunity.
Dumps it in. Nice pass. Moves it over to DeSingle. Pushes it across to Ehlers. One of the biggest icons in hip-hop will join us coming up in period number 2, the D-O-double-G. Snoop Dogg joins us in moments.
When the home team wins, you win $10 off at Rob's. When the home team wins, bring your tickets.
As both teams get a breather here in this first intermission, we'll do the same and get ready for period number 2.
$10 or more. Tickets must be redeemed within a week of the game.
Play rolls on here in the second period, and what a treat to be joined here in the broadcast booth by the Dog Father himself. Snoop Dogg is here tonight in NHL
Building,
play.
baby. Oh, man, let's go.
What a pleasure.
Man,
How
the
are ya?
pleasure's all mine, baby.
If you were commissioner for a day, what would you do?
I would make all hockey games start off with some hip-hop music. I would have a great halftime performance. And the games would be more interactive as far as finding ways to put the people involved. Not put them on the ice, but just make it more about the people. Like when I watch other sports, I feel like the fans are more involved. So finding ways to create ways to make it all about everybody involved. The players, the fans, and the people watching at home.
Like how?
Just put some Snoop on it, you know? That's what I do.
I can get down with that.
Yes, sir.
And now it's over to Slavin. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Mantha. Here's a chance. Slides it across. Gives them nothing in front.
He's sharp on that one. Nowhere to go for the puck.
You've been around the league. You've traveled around the world. You must meet some of these athletes. Do you know some NHLers?
Yeah, I know a couple of them, man. You know, a few friends of mine happen to play in the NHL. PK Subban. What up, PK? My main man, Sid the Kid, that's my favorite player. But, you know, me and Sid got a nice love for each other. Every time we see each other, we shake hands and bump fists and do what we do, and he do what he does, I does what
All
I does.
love.
Come
It's
on,
all
man,
love.
87, man, you know what I'm talking about? I'm a big fan of Ovechkin, too, and I've been loving him for years. And the goalie Quick from the Kings, he's special.
You celebrated cups with the Kings.
I mean, they let me drink, man. I mean, what was I supposed to do, man? Me and Stanley got to understand. Hey, Stanley.
Here's a short pass to McGinn. Turns it away. Snoop, tell me this. When did you start getting into hockey?
Man, I used to listen to a man named Chick Hearns. He used to do the games back in the 80s,
He was the basketball guy too, right?
Yeah, man, but he did the hockey too, and he was dope. And I used to watch the game and see all the players and fell in love with him, man. Hockey's a fun.
Score!
Finesse! Wow, goal!
What a goal!
Finesse team.
Spectacular!
Slipped and slide and slide and slipped it.
For shizzle?
Oh, for shizzle dizzle.
Really nice play. Quick pass on the tape and into the net. So quickly the goalie can't get closed up and make the save.
Hey, you were just saying moments ago, but when you first started watching hockey?
Man, I fell in love with hockey, man. To me, it's like football on ice. Look how tough those guys are sliding around getting those goals in there, man. They hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the one and only Snoop Dogg. I don't know if you got to get going, but do you want to watch the rest of the period up here with us?
If I can order us a couple of drinks, I'd love to stay up here with you.
I will not discriminate against...
Hey, bring them drinks up here. I'm going to be up here for a minute.
Williams plays it against the boards. And now he angles it across to Walker. The Hurricanes have it against the wall.
Really solid shift here. Their puck possession game has been outstanding. Now they've got it again, and they can hold it down underneath the blue line.
Here's a blast. Makes a save. Cool and calm under pressure. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Right in front. Can't connect. Carolina's gained possession along the boards. Pittsburgh's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Makes the save. Moves it to McGinn. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Oh, he's trying to dangle there, but he loses the puck. Now he's got to chase it back.
And now he tries to get it across to McGinn. Oh, smart heads-up read. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Carolina's got possession here in the offensive zone. And that one's turned away. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. He is a treasure, everybody. The one and only Snoop Dogg. Third period action is coming up, and it's coming up next. 2-1 is where things sit after 40 minutes.
Are you a super fan? Here's your chance to prove it. If you have the best...
Third period just around the corner. Ray and I will be ready to bring all the action in moments.
To an upcoming game.
And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. Moment of truth for one team. Here we go. Third period is underway. Once again, I'll send it back down to my broadcast partner, Ray Ferraro, who is at ringside. Ray, we've got 2 periods played. How do you see this thing?
Carolina's got to find some energy here. The game's close, but they haven't had very many shots on goal. You're not going to score like that.
Slides the puck over. Puts it up front. Steps into all of that. Feeds it on over to Malkin. They've got numbers. Turns it aside. And now he moves it to Crosby. Great read to break up the play. Grabs control of it at the point. Can't keep a hold of it. Carolina's got the puck along the boards. Gets it over to Hall. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Quick pass to Stahl. With some momentum driving towards the net. Rings the iron.
The Hurricanes are talking on their bench that the chances are there. The opportunities will come their way. But this shot hits the post, and they still trail.
I think it's a chance for a breather here as he hangs on and covers the puck up.
Who, for the players or for you?
Well, I won't complain.
Ooh, you don't want to be on the receiving end of that. That is a freight train that went right over top of them.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, we've got a 2-1 game. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. Moves it quickly over to Gardner. Feeds the puck across to Gardner. Takes the feed from the left side. And now it's grabbed by Orlov. Takes the feed. goes out of play, and we'll have a face-off. Past the midway mark of the frame, it's 2-1. Good read by the winger as the two setters tie up. Tried to make a move, and the puck hops away.
You get in so close, you work so hard to get the chance. He tried one too many moves, and the puck's gone.
Trying to lose the defender! And it's broken up!
Oh, he's not going to want to see that on the video. The defender just raced up and closed the gap to push the puck away.
Carolina's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Here's a chance right in the slot! Here's a shot! Big stop by the keeper!
Fleury's kept his focus in a game that he hasn't seen a lot of work. Really good save there.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Marlowe's got it across the line. Takes a wrist shot. Had the corner and he misses.
From my spot, it looks like it's going in, but he just whipped it wide.
The Hurricanes have the puck now. Vatanen's moving it ahead. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Quick feed to Vatanen. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone.
The Penguins have done a really good job with their positioning. When they don't have the puck, they've been able to pick off several passes tonight.
And somehow, some way, he comes up with a stop with his glove.
He's not going to face many more high-danger chances than that, but he snares that attempt.
Here in the late goings of the period, it's a 2-1 hockey game. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And the officials stop the play as the puck heads off the ice. A critical draw here. Carrier's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Sends it in deep. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. And he slides it quickly to Nieto. Over the line they come. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Robinson's lugging the puck. With possession along the wall. The sense of urgency has really set in. They pulled the goalie. The extra attacker's out. Gets a piece of it with the blocker. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Nieto's got it in the defensive end. Nieto's got the puck. Fires it down the ice. And there it is. Empty netter.
That'll seal it up. Pretty easy one right there for him to cash in. That should be enough to wrap this thing up. The empty net goal should seal it.
The Penguins make their way back to center ice, probably breathing a little easier here now, Ray.
Pretty much puts this to bed. The empty netter gives them a little bit more of a comfortable lead.
Scored by number 87.
Sends a pass over. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Blocked in traffic. Moves the puck across to Orlov.
19 minutes.
Takes it across the blue line. Comes up with the stick save.
He's sharp on this one. Out on top of the crease aggressively to make the save.
Tries to feed it across. With the stop. That's all she wrote from this one. Ray, they had plenty of opportunities to try to get that power play going, and they certainly did.
Well, finally, with having the power play advantage, you would think you're going to cash through a little bit, but the coaches made a couple adjustments on the power play on the bench, and eventually paid off for them.
On behalf of Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for joining us. Good night.